Hello, music fans. I'm here to give you my top 5 albums that were released in February 2021. Let's start with number 5, Cult of Luna with their album The Raging River. I guess technically it's an EP, even though it's like 38 minutes long, and I believe EPs are supposed to be 30 minutes or less. In my mind, it's basically a full length LP. In my mind, it's a solid post metal album with progressive sludge and doom influences. It's not my favorite by this band, but it's a pretty typical sounding one for Cult of Luna if you're familiar with their past work. Number 4 is Foo Fighters with their album Medicine at Midnight. This is their 10th full length album. It's alternative rock by one of the biggest bands in rock today. Pretty good, but also not their best album. Number 3 is a band called Paranorm and their album Empyrean. This is their first full-length album, so they're the newbies on the list here. It's progressive thrash metal that reminds me of the band Vector. So check it out if you like that kind of brutal thrash metal with spacey and progressive elements and intense guitar playing. Number 2 of February 2021 is Transatlantic with The Absolute Universe. This is their 5th studio album. They're a progressive rock supergroup that features none other than Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, formerly from Dream Theater, on the drums. 3 different versions of this album were released. There's an abridged version, which is 64 minutes long, called The Breath of Life, an extended version, which is 90 minutes long, called Forevermore, and an ultimate version that's 96 minutes long. I've only listened to the abridged and the extended. I haven't listened to the ultimate yet. And amazingly, the 2 versions that I heard, they're actually a lot more different from each other than you would expect. And that they actually have different songs, different parts and arrangements in some of the similar songs. Like they'll have different singers singing different lyrics over the same songs, and all sorts of cool surprises for nerdy prog rock fans like me. So it's a really great album. And my number 1 of February 2021 is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with their album LW. This is their 17th album. Even though they've only been around for about a decade, they're one of the most prolific bands in terms of releasing music. It's very experimental, psychedelic, and weird in that it uses a lot of strange sounds, time signature changes, and microtonal guitars. But at the same time, it's somehow super accessible, catchy, and danceable in a way that can really appeal to the masses. So this is, psychedelic rock, really great band. Recommend you check out the album LW by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Hope you heard something new in there for you to check out, or if you've already heard all those and you like them, that's great too. Or if you can think of others that you think should be in my top 5 of February that I might have missed, definitely let me know. Leave a comment. I will check out any albums that people suggest. And until next time, I'll let you know what my favorites of March are. Looking forward to a good month of March, and hopefully a lot of good music will be released this month too. Peace out.